and Nick Checque deploys. He deploys out. I'll never forget, man. I'm sitting with my wife at Yard House. I've got both my uncles. I come from a long military background. On my dad's side, I've got him. My grandfather was a fighter pilot, U.S. Airways pilot after that. My other uncle was 75th Ranger Regiment, jumped into Panama, and did 25 years in the Secret Service, counter sniper team. My other one was a Marine infantry guy. So I'm sitting across my two uncles. We're having an honest conversation, and my phone goes off. And it's one of the guys from the team. Like, we're not doing anything. We're in Virginia Beach hanging out, and I grab it. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Walk outside real quick." And bebop outside. And there's cars driving by. I'm like plugging one ear. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "You sitting down?" No. Should I be? And there's a long pause. Fuck, man. So there's a long pause, and he said, "Nick got shot." And I waited, and I said, "Okay, where is he, and what do we need to go pick him up?" There's an even longer pause. And I can feel it building up inside me. It feels like it's resting on my fucking sternum. It's about to come out of my fucking mouth, and I don't know what it is, but it's something. And in the shakiest fucking voice he could muster, he said, "He's gone." And I let out a whimper, I let out something. I started fucking bawling. I'll be in work in 15 minutes. I hung up the phone, I dried my eyes real quick, and I'm like, I'm gonna walk in there, I'm gonna sit down at this fucking booth, I'm gonna eat my Kung Pao chicken, I'm gonna drink this Moscow Mule, and I'm gonna get through dinner, and then I'm gonna drive to work, and I'll tell Patsy tomorrow. Like, I mean, she loved Nick. She fucking loved him. And I sat down and I stared right in between my uncles. I picked a spot on the wall and I stared there, and they're all looking at me, I can feel it. And she put her hand on my shoulder, and I looked over at the corner of my eye, and she said, "Tell me." And I fucking lost it. No. Fuck, man.
Do you want to talk about what he was doing?
He was doing a hostage rescue for Dr. Dilb Joseph in Afghanistan. Bad scenario. Obviously, Ed Byers got the Medal of Honor. There were a bunch of Navy crosses that came out of that op. But long story short, they patrolled up Nick's walking point, and one of the sentries came out, and they had a brief engagement. And he ran up to make a dynamic entry, super fast, like the gig's up, we have to go. So he closed the distance, and they had a bunch of blankets in the doorway. He's clearing the blankets, trying to get inside, and as he makes entry, he takes a round. Kind of over. The rest is history. Guys came in, killed all the bad guys, saved all the good guys. I talked to the guys that worked on him. The only positive out of the whole fucking thing is they got the hostage. That's why you sign. That's why you go there, is to do that mission only. And to know that you gave your last breath trying to save another human. That's exactly who he is. So it's an honor to know him. But fuck, man, I did not want him to go.
Was that your hardest loss?
Probably. I didn't even process it. I didn't. I stonewalled that shit. I fucking threw up a wall so fucking thick. I did. And about 5 days later, I ran all the swag, so all the t-shirts and the hats. I made the shadow boxes. I did the going away shit, and I had to go make his shadow box. And I had all his awards, had all his shit, all the patches, and all the stuff we were gonna put inside of his shadow box. And I walked into John Will's studio, same guy that made all your deployment plaques. And I walked in, I got a really good relationship with him and all the ladies that work in there. And I walked in, and his number 2 lifted her head up from the office, walked out and saw me, and I was totally normal, just like this. And she went, "I am so sorry." And when she said it, I haven't cried like that probably ever. That was probably it. I dropped my fucking knees, man. I was dry even. He was such a good fucking dude. He was so talented, and he trained all the fucking time. And you couldn't have done better. And the reality, he was gone. I wasn't ready for it. I tried to wall it up, tried to pretend like it didn't happen, and then I tried to make excuses. Like, why did that happen to him? And then I had to justify it to Patsy. Why that's not going to happen to me. It's like, well, I've got to cut out more negative shit. I've got to cut out everything. I've got to completely obsess now. Like, this is what I have to do now. And it just justified it. Like, we're playing for fucking keeps, man. Like, it became another thing that I'd slide in there. Like, you know, you want me to spend more time at home? You want me to do this? I have to obsess. This is fucking for real. If I have a bad day at the office, that's what happens.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.